up, chat?
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. But you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
Yes.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization
Adventure
bad.
drink.
And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Here we go. Game 2 in our rookie revenge tour. Time to put up and show out.
Dave's opponent ain't a fan of your videos, man.
He should worry less about what I post on my socials and more about his game.
Look what he said this morning.
He's gonna let me know? Nah.
He also said you can't guard him, and a few other things.
That's probably
I won't
true.
repeat. It was a long interview, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so what you're basically telling me is this dude is begging for me to teach him a lesson.
What you think I should do, Larry?
Oh, number one rule, don't start nothing you can't finish, bro. All right, listen. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn.
Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight. His coaches have raved about his work ethic and basketball IQ, and they're excited to see just exactly what he does in this role starting tonight.
What? Yikes.
Kicks, MP.
Oh, thanks. Literally exactly the same. Still doesn't save your settings. At all. Hold on. We might have it. We might have a new noise. I can't even think. Yahoo! 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 No. This happened yesterday too. Yahoo! This magic logo is nice. Okay.
What's good, MP?
Fuck you.
Good, MP. You're on beat. Let's go.
Saves those settings and coach settings. Interesting. Oh. Fine with 10. Why did they put me in the starting lineup if I'm a 0 efficiency? What are you doing after the game? This NBA 3 is different. Yahoo!
Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Jazz. For sure, there's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt.
Yahoo!
But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Yeah, MP sees the rookie reports, and he really studies them. And so far this season, he hasn't been on the top of those lists. That's becoming an extra bit of fire to motivate MP to get the better of his peer group.
So here are the Jazz starting five. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Burke in at the one spot. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move
Ace
that
was
many
starting.
fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
It's Markkanen with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, when Markkanen starts that drive, he's got all the momentum going to the basket.
Pass to Green. Bridges down low, covered by Filipowski. Here's Knipple. Green with a screen on MP. Shot clock at 5. From 13, Knipple, no good.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
MP, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Ball looks over the floor. Right wing. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And here's Knipple from the arc.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
For 3, Bridges. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Utah leading. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. George outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. It's Bridges on the wing, covered by Filipowski. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Filipowski. MP right side. Markkanen for 3. The Jazz again can't hit. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Well, you look at Kessler, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Pass to Burke. Kessler a screen. Launches a 3. MP no good. The Hornets with a lead. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The kick out to Ball. Back to Bridges. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Kessler a screen. Markkanen from long range. The shot won't fall. For Charlotte, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Knippel. The three is up. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Kessler. Back to Markkanen. George outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. 4-3. And Charlotte another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jazz trail by 8. MP with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Down low. Here's Kessler. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision making from him.
Green with a screen on George.
What?
Ball
Praise?
passes to Green. No good from outside. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Markkanen misses.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
It's Bridges on the wing, covered by Filipowski. Green, a screen. 3-pointer, Bridges. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 5 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Burke, the pass to Kessler. Back to MP. Pass to Filipowski. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Ball passes to Plumlee. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now here's Kessler. Defense is right there.
Come on, Walker.
Pass to George. Stolen by Ball. Here's Knippel. Back to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Filipowski. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting.
Different look for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in for Filipowski. George comes in for Bailey. And Burke is subbed in for Collier. MP against Ball. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Sensabaugh. George outside. MP up top. And here's Markkanen. Checked by Sexton. And here's MP from outside. Another shot. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Man. And Utah with a change here, too. Bailey's checked in. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility.
The fuck you doing?
In these multi-team deals, it is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen. MP is out there with George. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Bailey.
That is not my switch, bro.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
George sets a screen. Out to the wing. Here's Bailey. Still without a bucket. The shot from 20 feet out. Utah with another miss. Now Sexton. And here's Knipple from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. Burke, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to MP. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Pass to Sexton. Ball on the take. Here's Knipple. And here is Williams. Outside for Sexton. Fires away from way outside. Now Plumlee. Here's Ball. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
MP outside. Pass to Bailey. The 3 ball. Sexton grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 15. Now Ball. Outside for Sexton. No good on the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. MP making the long-range connection.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. And Green is subbed in for Sexton. And Utah with a change here too. Filipowski, he's checked in for Bailey. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
And he lobs it up. Nurkic's shot is good.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Bridges outside. And here's Ball, coming off a 31-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Burke's got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. Nurkic a screen on Ball. George passes to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Pass to Green. And stolen by Markkanen. Markkanen charges in. Ball with a steal. Oh, swiped away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Now here's Filipowski. MP with it. Green picks him up. Burke, the pass to Markkanen. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And Charlotte making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Clock is at 3. And stolen by Sexton to end the drought. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Few guys are faster up the floor than Sexton. He is tough to keep up with.
Pass to Markkanen. George outside. MP outside. Shot clock at 2. From outside, off the mark.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Back to Sexton. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Outside for Green. Pass to Knipple. Green with a screen on MP. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Filipowski. He's guarded by Bridges. Markkanen for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
With the step back. Left side, Sexton. Green with a screen on George. Here's Sexton. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Gonna have to do more than that to knock Sexton off his block. Colin is a determined scorer.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to MP. To the inside. Markkanen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Josh Green. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
B.A., I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Pass to Knipple. Green with a screen on MP. From 9 feet. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Hornets lead by 12. Here's Markkanen. It's George on the wing. Burke, the pass to Markkanen. MP outside. Markkanen sets a screen to the paint. Kicks it out to MP. 3-pointer. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
MP scanning the floor. It's George on the wing. Back to MP. Back to George. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Sexton. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Sexton passes to Bridges.
What up, Frankie?
Pass to Green. Over Markkanen. And it's Green missing. And so MP will bring it up for Utah. It's a 14-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And it was an awful
Dang,
game.
bro. Check out this patty. It's so juicy, too.
Defensively, they lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a
Good to
team in
see
the
me
league that
happy.
won't punish you for that.
Here's
Yeah.
Sexton. Green finds Bridges from the arc. And so it's Charlotte up 14 as we wrap up the quarter.
Go out and buy
their
some, bro. I
defense
get my
has
shit
stood
delivered
out,
to my
wreaking
door.
havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action.
A
after this
deadhead on a
break.
bicycle. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. He pulls up to my door and goes here. It's fat, so.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Look here now in Charlotte. I love a new season, new faces, new places. You get to watch the rookies develop.
Kind of a weird
Nothing
structure.
Yeah,
but
it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket. And they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out
Why
if
is
this
Miles
game
Bridges
becomes
still in the
rout
NBA,
that
bro?
It's threatening to be.
Didn't he, like, beat the shit out of his girlfriend or something?
Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Ball
That
is
wasn't
joined
a
in the
fade.
backcourt by Knippel. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the Hornets 5. Charlotte leading by 14. The 3. And Knippel gets a 3. Knippel's got 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Shoot that.
Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to George. The 3. They get
God,
it
we're
back.
ass.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Now here's MP. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. MP, the pass to George. Back to Burke. To the middle. Takes the 3. The putback. Can't get it to
Fuck.
drop. Charlotte leading by 17. A clear look for Green. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Markkanen. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Knippel. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 11.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Knippel, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Markkanen, the pass to Burke. From outside the arc. Utah with another miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Down low. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz trail by 19. Markkanen, the pass to Burke. Back to Markkanen. It's George on the wing. 5 on the clock. MP outside. Pass to George to win the cold spell. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green finds Plumlee. Out to Bridges. Now Ball. Plumlee, a screen on George. There's Ball with a 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. MP left side. Pass to Kessler. Plumlee against MP. Ooh, it's stolen away. There's Ball with a 3. And Charlotte another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Driving inside. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Kessler a screen. Here's Burke. Kessler passes to Burke from downtown. Drops in the 3. Burke's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Bro, what are you talking about? First of all, I don't get to pick who the Utah Jazz choose to put on their team.
Picked up by Markkanen.
Fuck.
Nipple with a bucket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending.
Second of all, it's Utah.
Screen. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Kessler's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Bridges finds Plumlee. Ball outside. Out to Bridges. Here's the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, great job by LaMelo. Probing, then kicking it out. Led to a good look from 3.
Pass to Filipowski.
Shoot that, bro. What the fuck are you doing? You have an 83-point rating.
Utah moving the ball around. Now MP. And it's the Hornets on the break. Ball against George. Shoots from 14. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
MP right side. Pass to Kessler. Back to Burke. Takes a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 11.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Ball outside. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. On target from range. Bridges has got 11 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
George passes to MP. They need this. George's shot is off.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Bro's targeting me.
Pass the ball. The 3 is up. And Charlotte another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Jumps up and Ball throws it down.
I'm not Mormon.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball, getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Plumlee against MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Mason Plumlee. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
Pass to Sexton. Six on the shot clock. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
Bailey, the pass to George. Niang, he's checked in for Utah. To the paint. Here's Kessler, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Sexton. Here's Diabate. Outside Sexton. To the inside. And he jams it
Is
home
that
with
Asian
authority.
style?
I like how Sexton keeps his options open off the pick and roll. He's looking for the team's best shot.
Burke, the pass to George.
It's like a mono blue deck that just draws cards with no win con.
To the paint. Niang, right side. Clock at 6.
Nice.
Drains the triple. Niang's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Sexton against George. Down low. Here's Diabate. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
MP outside. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Pass to George.
You cannot start
There's the
fights.
3. The shot off that time.
Fuck, we
Still
suck.
hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be
Actually
pressing
playing
a little,
okay.
trying to get them out of this hole.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. There's the screen. To the middle. Stolen by Kessler. Fast break Utah. And George gets it to go on the assist by MP. Burke's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Burke. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Sexton goes in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Kessler.
No debate there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, BA, they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's MP, and it's George in at the 2. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
George against Sexton. Man with it. And the foul on Kyle Filipowski. That's his first foul. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows
No
the
difference.
increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
They
That's
show
the
a
reason.
pure athletic ability from Sexton. What a dunk.
MP outside. Kessler, a screen on Sexton. And stolen by Connaughton. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Outside man. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Man's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Picked his pocket.
Fuck.
Outside Sexton. Pass to man. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Burke's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Markkanen. MP right side. Now here's Filipowski. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burke. Kicks it to George. No good with the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Burke on the wing. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Pass to Kessler. Now George. Gets the three to fall.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
And it's Sexton on the take. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Pass to Mann. Back to Connaughton. Now Sexton. Now here's Mann. George defending. Now Williams. And the three off target.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Utah moving the ball around. Kessler a screen. George for three. Second chance effort. And Kessler lays it up and in.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Over to the left wing. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Sexton. Pass to Connaughton. That three's off the mark. And for Utah, they're shooting around 53% in the fourth.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Outside man. And there's a pick. Inside. Stolen by Kessler. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's George. Pass to Filipowski. MP outside. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
Here's Sexton. Left side Williams. Pass to Mann. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Williams misses. Williams has gone 1 of 5 from the field. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. McNeely comes in for Connaughton. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Outside man. 1:36 left to play in the fourth.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Miles Bridges.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Outside man. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Kicks it out to MP. The Jazz again can't hit. Now Sexton. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.
Tough game tonight. What happened?
Yeah, credit to our opponents tonight. They came ready to play. We were kind of asleep at the start, and they took advantage of that. You saw a dude on the other team. He came out feeling himself, made some shots, and we didn't respond to it.
Bro talks more than I do.
I got to step up to the plate next game.
Better luck next time,
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, back to you.
Oh,
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
They let you do this so much earlier. Thank God. Yeah, kinda.
Have a good time. On the fly.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
Very optimized.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You gotta establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.
What's up, MP?
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen's saying she's having second thoughts. But the talking points don't line with Fort Valley 2 player centric? Yeah, exactly. They don't feature see Jen.
And in the locker room, each guy it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most plan, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Asenge in at the 4.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Markkanen in the corner. Kessler, a screen on White. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Markkanen. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to Bailey. Bailey got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. There's a good screen. Giddey kicks to White.
Illegal screen.
And
bro.
here's Vucevic. Good on the triple.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
To the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Giddey. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Beyond the arc. That one no good. And it's Utah's ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And front and center on the latest issue of Time magazine. Who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. The story just about writes itself.
Stolen by Kessler. It's
Fuck.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Jones.
Fuck.
Rebounded by the Jazz.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us.
Gotta stop turning the ball over, bro.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And the basket by Bailey.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Jones kicks to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They set the screen. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
George finds MP. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bailey misses. Bulls trail by 5. Jones with the bounce pass. Out to White. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Confident stroke from White. Never a bad idea to set that guy up.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Bailey, back to George. MP passes to Markkanen. The three-pointer, no good. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. White against George. And Vucevic kicks to Jones. Now Dosunmu. Still without a basket. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Markkanen passes to Bailey. Back to Markkanen. Here's White. And it's off from three-point range. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kessler's got his second basket.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's White. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Back to Jones. Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Burke. For three. Nailed from three-point land. Burke's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Asenge. Outside, Jones. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Here's Markkanen. They lead by 4. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And there's Markkanen with the response. Gotta love this guy's moxie.
Jones with the bounce pass. Outside, White. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's White. Launches it. It's hauled in by MP.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at
Season's
Utah.
cooked.
They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And the Jazz with some changes. Nurkic checked in for Walker Kessler. Kyle Anderson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Keontae George. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Jones. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Here's White after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Vucevic a screen on MP. Jones the pass to Vucevic. Great D that time from Nurkic. MP with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Bitch.
And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. Second, Ace Bailey. Fourth, MP.
And
really?
These two are having no problems
6'2".
with the physicality in the NBA. Both of them a force to be reckoned with inside.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And White kicks to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic, a screen on MP. Can they get it? Nurkic with the block.
Oh, the 7-foot Nurkic sending it back.
Burke can't get it to go.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
On the wing, Williams. MP against Jones. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Utah leading by 9. Here's Burke. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Richard, what makes Kobe White such a hard player to guard is how many ways he can get a shot off at a lot of different angles.
Off the catch, on the bounce, pump fake, reload. He is comfortable in any situation, and his efficiency early on was his issue, but it has improved year over year.
Here's Bailey. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. MP looking around. The layup off target.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Outside, White. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. That one falls. Burke's got 7 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Asenge. Over in the corner, Williams. Now here's White. He's got 6. Kicks it out to Jones. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's gone 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
The drive by MP. Misses in close.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night.
When White is in rhythm, he is a good all-around scorer and can carry the offense in stretches.
Here's Jones. Puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Anderson in the front court along with Markkanen. Collier out there with MP. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. It's Giddey with the drive. There's a screen. Over in the corner, Williams. Offline with his 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And stolen by Williams. Jones with it. Now defended by MP. And again, Chicago. No good. Jazz leading by 4. There's the lob to Markkanen. Giddey with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Collins. Outside, Jones. Back to Collins. No good on the 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Giddey surveying the D. Jones, no luck. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anderson finds Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
On the wing, Jones, covered by MP. Back to Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 5 points so far.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Burke dishes to Anderson. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 4. And stolen by MP. And now Utah, fast break. Markkanen passes to Burke. Back to Markkanen. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Now here's Giddey. Still yet to score.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
MP, no good.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Jones. He has 5. Collins setting the pick for Jones. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc, Markkanen pulls it in.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
The kick out to Anderson. MP against Jones, and they call an illegal screen here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll face off against Jamal
Dame
Murray
is back on the
and the
Trailblazers.
Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
And you know for that matchup with Washington.
Is that real?
That's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Pass to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Now Dosunmu. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
MP outside. Pass to Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Utah.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Now here's Dosunmu. Back to Vucevic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
On the interior, Vuce, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Burke kicks to Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Burke with it, working on Jones. Anderson wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Anderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Fantastic decision from MP. The more experience he gets, the better passer he'll become.
Back to Dosunmu. And it's Giddey in the corner. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Burke with the ball for the Jazz. MP converting the tough bucket.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Vucevic. Jones against MP. No dice from the high post.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
A great sign for MP in his career. The ability to convert in traffic.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Bailey's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And the Bulls making a change also. Kobe White, he's checked in for Jones. And Anderson has it in the corner. Inside, here's Burke. Comes up empty down low. Bulls trail by 4. Here's White. Hands it from downtown. White's got 10 points.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
MP left side. Pass to Bailey. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Giddey kicks to White. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Oh.
He's got 14. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. And here's Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, great ball movement there.
MP outside. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball.
It should be free throws.
George finds Burke. Now Bailey. Clock at 6. The 3. And another 3 for Utah.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a 3 of his own.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey team, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Buries it from three-point range. White's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Here's MP. And no good that time. Nice defense from Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Dosunmu's shot is off. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. No good from outside. Jazz shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Kessler setting the pick for Burke. And it's Bailey in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah.
Burke's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP outside. Pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to White. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And here is MP. 18 points for him. And here's George for 3. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here.
The previous play is after the review.
And just yet, officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Utah Jazz. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career. And he is looking to add to it. And we'll be back with you shortly.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create high-quality looks.
Okay, switching gears. Let's
They're
take a look at the
14
Eastern
and
Conference
Holy
standings
shit.
thus far. And that is...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Asenge in at the 4-man position. Got a piece of it. He's all alone. Here's Giddey. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
Giddey against MP. It's George on the wing. Pass to Bailey. 5 on the clock. The 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Giddey. Makes it off the glass. Giddey's got 9.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
MP outside. MP driving, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. White finds Dosunmu. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on MP. They get it back, and the shot is good.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight, and that one misses. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
He misses the free throw. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Down low, Asenge.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
MP outside. Pass to Bailey. MP outside. Outside for George. MP outside. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
MP looking solid from there.
Here's Giddey. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here for the Jazz. Nurkic checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for George. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. Over in the corner, White. The three-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. MP kicks to Markkanen. For the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
MP outside. Giddey against Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Takes a 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Now here's Giddey. Out to White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In 3rd, the Jazz.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
MP outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Here's White. Here's Asenge. Knocks down the 3-ball. Asenge's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
MP outside. Another miss by Utah. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Vucevic. White inside. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Giddey in the corner. Here's Asenge. Now White. He's got 19. Now here's Dosunmu. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They put it up and Markkanen just powers it through.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Giddey against MP. Out to White. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. To the inside and finished off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And a change for the Bulls. Jones is checked in. Pass to White. Out left to the wing. And here's Jones. Down low. Here's Asenge. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Nurkic a screen on Jones. To the middle. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Nurkic.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Collins checked in for Chicago. Bailey sends a screen for MP. 5 to shoot. Back to Nurkic. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Nurkic has got 6 here in this quarter.
An imposing screener. Nurkic using all of his frame to create space.
And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jones. He's got 5. Left side Collins. Here's Jones. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Off target with his 3. MP against Jones. Bailey passes to MP. Nurkic setting the pick for Burke. Now here's Nurkic for the tie. It's rebounded by Asenge. Outside, Jones. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Asenge. White against Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Dosunmu gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. Anderson right side. MP against Jones. And a wide open look for MP. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dosunmu with it. 12 points for him. On the wing, Jones. Burke covering. Here's Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Anderson. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kobe White. Pass to MP. Here's Collier. Giddey defending. MP outside. Here's Collier. Another miss by Utah. Outside, Jones. Collins kicks to Giddey. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Collins. And it's Utah with the rebound. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over to the left wing. MP outside. And Anderson has it in the corner. Misses the 3. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. In the corner, Collins with it. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Bill.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in.
Look for Utah. Bailey comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And MP subbed in for Collier. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Dosunmu comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Chalk up 2 there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Burke is out there with Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. They set the pick. White. From outside off the mark.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And here is MP. Kessler setting the pick for Burke. Pass to Kessler. Yep, it counts. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
White against George. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Jazz leading by 10. Now Burke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Asenge. And here is Dosunmu. Burke covering. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
MP inside. Giddey defending. Intercepted. In transition, here come the Bulls.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
Now here's Burke. Six to shoot. Here's Bailey. Sinks the triple. Bailey's got 6 points in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Vucevic. And here is Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. To the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Utah leading by 9. Left side, Markkanen. Outside, George. Here's MP. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 6. Kessler a screen on Giddey. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Kobe White. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Giddey. Beyond the arc. Can't get it.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Markkanen outside. 5 on the clock. Kessler a screen on Giddey. Here's Markkanen. Kessler. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
With the shot, takes advantage. That J is good. Here's MP. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Kessler a screen on Giddey. That's off.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
White fires 18 feet out. Count it.
Well, White can be an absolute lethal scorer. Once he finds his comfort zone, oh, you're in for a long night.
Jazz leading by 9. Here's Markkanen. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Chicago shooting well. They're at 45%. Cleared away by George. The Jazz on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. MP against Jones. Now Bailey. And get the 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside White. And there's the 3. Here's MP. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that moment.
A new career high for you tonight, MP, passing the 20-point threshold for the first time. Are you getting comfortable?
Oh, no doubt. I'm just scratching the surface. That's why I think it's funny that someone would call me out. Like, you think I'm not going to get better as the season goes on? Are you crazy? Like, maybe that dude will keep his mouth shut from now on.
Yeah, sure, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
All right, listen up. I know you're carrying a big load for being a rookie, but we need you to step up tonight. With 2 starters out, we're going to have to lean on you even more.
Yeah, whatever we need, Coach. I got you. I got us.
Good. And you might have to play the entire game. Our depth is taking a big hit here.
Yeah, don't trip, Coach. I'm only 19. In Europe, conditioning is everything, so I'm actually built for this.
Good. And, man, I remember being your age. Oh. Now I have to ice my knees after practice.
Yeah, that's why I'm never getting old like you.
Good luck with that, kid.
All right, I'll see you out there, Coach.
All right, man.